Frank Warren is to be served with bankruptcy petition over demands from taxman ahead of Tyson Fury's bout with Deontay Wilder. Says here, Warren has not yet accepted service of the paperwork, but the court agreed he had been in America promoting Fury's fight with Deontay Wilder on December 1. Warren, 66, who has acted for Joe Calzaghe, Ricky Hatton and Amir Khan, will be served with a bankruptcy petition on Wednesday. HMRC lawyers said he had not yet accepted service, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've got that. His legal team denied bad faith and said talks aimed at a resolution were ongoing. Asking for time, they said it is in HMRC's interests that Mr. Warren makes the best living he can. The case was adjourned. Warren's alleged debts were not disclosed. Goes on to say here, his assets could be seized if no resolution is found. Warren lives with wife Susan, 57, at a £2.7 million home in Hertfordshire. In March, a court ordered him to pay hefty fees to a legal firm which helped him successfully sue boxer Ricky Burns for breach of contract and Burns' manager for defamation. He won damages, but both men were declared bankrupt. Warren, who survived a shooting murder bid in 1989, had said he should not have to pay his lawyers as he made no net gain. The promoter's biggest current client, Fury, faces Wilder in a WBC decider in Los Angeles on December 1, with the winner likely to face Anthony Joshua next year. Here's what I'll tell you about old Frankie boy. What goes around comes around. That's what I'll say about that. What goes around comes around. Now, any fighter who is with any promoter, I'm not just talking about Warren, any fighter who is with a promoter that is in financial difficulties, you need to be very careful as a fighter if you're with a promoter in financial difficulties. Not just because shows might get cancelled or you might not get the fights you want because your promoter can't stump up the cash. Not just because of that, but because when a promoter is in a financially desperate situation, he's more likely to do desperate things, rash things. He's more likely to, how can I describe it? It's like someone who is starving and homeless is more likely to steal from a shop than someone who's a millionaire, right? Similar situation. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And if your promoter is in a desperate situation, watch your back around that promoter. Watch your pockets around that promoter. Again, and I'm not talking about Frank Warren specifically. I mean any promoter who's in financial difficulties. Watch your back around them if you're a fighter. Yeah? Be careful. And watch your back and watch your pockets around them even more if they've got a history of trying to financially exploit fighters. If they've got a history of tying fighters up in court cases, etc. If they've got a history of all that kind of thing, watch them even more closely. Now, with regards to Warren, it's ironic, isn't it, that his court case against Ricky Burns, according to this article, is partly to blame for his current financial troubles. He was essentially, from what I can make out, trying to sue a man who had no money. Make of that what you will. Anyway, drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this situation, people. It's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.